Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Dexian Talks, where we explore people, purpose and passion behind the Dexian culture. I'm Kirtana, hosting this show. Well, today's episode is incredibly special. I'm joined by a leader whose vision and energy has shaped not only Dexian operations in India, but also the spirit of collaboration that defines who we are. With over 3 decades of experience across IT and finance, Kumar has led various key initiatives. But what truly stands out is how much he cares about people and culture. Well, today I'm very happy and honored to welcome our very own Kumar, Vice President and Country Head at Dexian India, to the show. Welcome, Kumar, to the show.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Kumar.
It's my pleasure too.
Well, Kumar, as I said, you have led various strategic initiatives, but your involvement in this Dexian Experience event, right, that is something outstanding. Many leaders focus on operations or number, but what made you to decide to invest in an employee collaboration like this?
If I start, I think probably Ketana, very large enterprises generally runs through a lot of employee-centric programs.
True.
But what happens is like when you run the employee-centric programs, that too is like kind of with a geographically dispersed population.
Correct.
You don't have one single agenda to kind of run through.
Correct.
So, and that too is like kind of most of the companies run through once in a year program
Correct.
and to bring all the employees. So for me, it's like kind of the employee, when they start working with Dexian, they should have that experience, the complete experience of running through that one. So after all, an employee spends most of his time in the office.
Very true.
They need to have not only just the work side of it, but also their creative side of it should kick in. Otherwise, what happens is like a very, very non-creative employee are generally an underperformer.
True.
So we have to start providing a platform wherein they come in there, provide their creative work, and deploy the creative work even in their professional work. So there is a lot of experience, like employee gain during this process.
Yeah.
And again, it's a 365 days. Every employee should think about it, should start working it out in such a way that their team is performing. And there are 2 types of teams which are out there. One, there is a professional team which is working in their department, own department, in their projects and in their the real work which is happening, maybe tech or non-tech or whatever it is, like the work which is happening. And to an extent that they have to work with, collaboratively work with someone here locally and also overseas, the real clients, those who are there. The second one is like to give a flavor of how they can build a brand. Because at the end of the day, it's like Dexian brand has to carry throughout the world. And for them, there should be a pride and the ownership that should come. So if you wanted to provide a larger platform, many of the employees would fail. So they have to be given a smaller platform so that they build their own brand. That's where like we created 8 teams of minimum 75 to 80 people in that category, and each of them carry a particular brand, which is just like a IPL show. So once they have that brand which is out there, what happens is there is a competitive spirit will be there and a teamwork. And this brand is technically looking at it, it is from a diverse teams, not from the single team. So which means professionally they are diverse in different organizations, different departments, and their also the culture within the team is different. And the output is also different. Some will be directly related to the customer, some will be indirectly related to the customer. Yet, when they work with this kind of a atmosphere, what happens? The teamwork grows. And everybody understands the other person's point of view. So, which means that like there is nothing called a superiority complex or inferiority complex. There is a collaboration which happens, and there is a mutual respect happens. So, in all, the Dexian Employee Experience is to kind of connect the core values of the organization with a creative brain which is behind that one. And above all, how the employee can get a 365 days of experience, not just a one day having one dinner and then walk away with that one. Also, the platform which we give gives them the career boost, the confidence which they get it when they come into the platform, and the confidence when they get it. Typically, it shows in their work, it shows in all their activities which they are doing to the company, and more importantly, it shows in the their references to the employees, prospective employees coming into the company. So this is one of the reasons like why we have been trying to put the Dexian employee experience as the core to the overall of Dexian India.
Well said, Kumar. Very true. So, in our organization, initially when this event was launched last year, it was just for 6 months. But then this year, we've made it like a full year series. So, what was that key outcome or a positive impact that you observed from the last year, or that a value, any of a value that it brought to Dexian? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, first of all, uh, instead of giving an overall of how this program runs,
Right.
I'll give you a smaller snippets, which is basically the emails which are coming out from every employee.
Sure, that would be interesting.
So, interestingly, is like enough. Even some people have even sent out emails
Okay.
stating that like they enjoyed this a
Okay.
lot.
Okay.
And initially, when they talked about it, like they said, though there are about like 600 or 700 of them working in this location,
Okay.
yet we are connected only with 10 or 15 people. So,
True.
and if a couple of them are leaving the organization out of 10, then our immediate thing is like enough our close friends are leaving, and what do we do here?
Very true.
So there is a amount of emptiness which were there in everybody's mind. But what happened? The emails which are coming, they felt that like this program
Okay.
has created a large group of people for us.
Great.
And every day is like kind of working with them and sharing with them is like it has become truly a great place to work for us. And more importantly, now we can confidently say to share our personal views, personal motivational work and things like that. So it's a lot more interactive in here.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing which I got it. Some of the emails.
Incredible.
The second one is overall as a event. Initially, even I thought in the first 6 months when I did it,
Yeah.
I never thought that like it's going to be such a professional show by employees.
Very true.
I was always expecting that like okay they are good in their work, but are they good in any of these other activities? So I was more hesitant
Okay.
initially,
But then they
to
proved
even
you
to make
wrong.
a big show.
Yeah.
That's true. Even to make it as a big show.
Yeah.
And every now and then was countered with a question that like should we call experts into the events
Okay.
and make a presentation?
Okay.
Because I don't want my employees to be present in front of any of the experts
Okay.
and fail miserably.
Okay.
So because that the idea of bringing up the cheer and the idea of bringing up the motivational aspect of it will be lost if they are not performing well.
Okay. Yeah.
But to my surprise, I can tell you is like kind of it's all professional work,
Yeah.
complete professional work.
True.
So every event which is like kind of marked with a professionalism, I'm so confident. It's actually other way around. I'm so confident about my employees that they can do any work.
Okay.
Because they exhibit the seriousness, the professionalism, and the commitment.
Yeah.
And some of the times, like kind of even I noticed,
Okay.
people have skipped their meals.
Oh yeah.
The lunch were kept without even being attended.
Yeah. So much involvement.
And so much involvement is there, and they said like, we don't feel like eating right now. We'll finish the work and eat.
Okay.
So it's like kind of that's the level of employee engagement which is out there, and thanks to all the employees.
Yeah. Incredible, Kumar. So personally, is there a moment from this Dexian experience that is very close to your heart or will stay with you for a longer time? It could be from last year or this year.
So every moment is, in fact, I was enjoying. So it's not that like one or two moments which I can tell you.
True.
Every moment. But one thing which kind of stood out. In fact, I can tell you is like kind of one when an expert came and a judge came.
Yeah.
He was a fan of SP Balasubramaniam.
Correct. Yeah.
And one of the employees have done for him is like it was a touching moment for him and for all of us because like something which he kind of looked at it as a mentor in a singing career and got the presentation. But the last event, which is makeover event, Momo event, like what was surprising to me is generally it's a fashion show. Everybody comes and walks over and move on. But here everything has a theme.
Correct.
And people come out with a theme, and theme is like kind of presented in such a way, and especially is like conservation of oceans with the how to avoid the plastics and things like that. It's really incredible. So because like I never thought employees would be so creative, at the same time provide very important messages
Important, yeah.
so easily.
Yeah.
And everyone was appreciative of
Yeah.
that, like, okay, to what extent it can go. And that was like only 7 minutes, 6 minutes
Yeah.
show. Those are incredible for me.
So we've seen energy, talents, and connection, all that this event has brought. So can we see this event getting evolving into something very bigger in the future?
It's already bigger. So it's like kind of 365 days. I
Yeah.
think in a year it's only 365 days. We cannot go beyond 365. But
Okay.
in fact, last year we did a major show,
Okay.
which is a Dexian anthem.
Yeah.
800 of them participated in that.
The song was amazing.
Biggest
Yeah.
one which was done. But now this year we'll have some surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, it's every now and then that surprise would run into our overall program, and it's always happy to see the kind of employees come out with their creative options. And more importantly, last year even the anthem idea came from them, and this year I'm waiting for something which is incredible, which is going to come.
Okay.
And hopefully
Okay.
we'll make it.
So we've talked a lot about this Dexian experience, right? So can we talk about your leadership? Like, what is your leadership philosophy, Kumar? If you want to distill it into one sentence, what would it be?
I would say balanced leadership.
Balanced, okay.
So why balanced is because, like, you chase a number, you will end up chasing the number always.
True.
My philosophy is not to chase the number.
Okay.
My philosophy is to keep the balance.
Okay.
Always, number is one side, but motivated employee can provide even a bigger number than the
Very true.
demotivated employee.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
both, it has to go hand in hand. So which means that, like, a balance in everywhere.
Yeah.
So for an employee, the balance is office and family. For a leader, the balance is the number and the motivation of the
Motivation,
employees. And for the company as a whole, or Dexian as a whole,
Yeah.
the balance is to provide an employee satisfaction and the customer satisfaction.
Yeah.
So everything there should be a balance between the
yeah.
two. So,
Yeah. That's so inspiring, Kumar. So I have a serious question now. You are someone who brings bold topics into spotlight, right? That has garnered a bit of people's surprise too. So my question here is, how do you decide where to draw that line between being thought-provoking and at the same time staying mindful of the setting and the audience? So how do you do that?
there's no very quick answer for it. Like,
Okay.
it is probably, it comes out of it over a period of time. It's almost 10 years now
Yeah.
in this role, and I've been working in this company for 13 years. Sometimes some of these thought-provoking situation comes even from the leaders, right? Like,
True.
there are many
True.
leaders I met, and every one of them has given their due share of advisors or due share of their experiences,
Yeah.
which are out there. And even in your last question, you asked me is like, what kind of a leadership? So some of the leadership is like comes from the top, right?
Correct.
So being such a large company, for example, a $1 billion plus company, even the promoters or the owners of the company looks very family members type kind of a relationship. So I share a very close relationship with or the bond with the CEO Maruf Ahmed and the chairman Mahfouz Ahmed.
Yeah.
In fact, like, one of the stories which Maruf was talking about when we had our discussions, that, like, how they both were in the during the college days,
Okay.
like, kind of how they were engaged in some of the activities, like a rat picking and things like that,
Okay.
to kind of fund their college studies. To this extent, like how they came.
Okay.
And in fact, Maruf and Sonal has been so instrumental in terms of providing lot more experiences which they went through during the promotion of this company. It first started in a garage, I believe,
Okay.
by Mahfouz and Maruf. And Mahfouz has been instrumental in creating the strategy around it.
Okay.
And how the family together, Mahfouz, Saima, Maruf and Sonal, brought out this one. And every now and then, like when I go, typically, never I missed my occasion to go to Maru's house, and Sonal, Maru's wife, invites me for all the functions and
Okay.
everything which
Okay.
they host.
Okay.
And recently also we had a Diwali functions in DC, McLean,
Okay, great.
and I invited them when I was there. So such a bond which was created. I have never worked with such a very CEO or the chairman of the companies being a promoters, a $1 billion company, with such humility
Okay.
to kind of accept everything. And typically is like my leadership style, and also some of my approaches comes from there. So it's a inspiring story to kind of look at it
Yeah.
and how they made it. So
Yeah, thank you for sharing that with us, Kumar. It's truly inspiring. Well, Kumar, I must let you on a little behind the scenes secret. You talked about family and everything. So, we've got a little surprise from Sonal. So, earlier, my question about sensitive topics on a public forum, that was actually from her. So, can we see what it is?
yes.
So, let me read this for you, Kumar. So, Kumar has consistently taken the initiative to foster a safe and respectful environment for women at Dexian. Even when the conversations are delicate or uncomfortable, he approaches them with remarkable sensitivity and clarity, never losing sight of the importance of the message. Women's safety is non-negotiable. His ability to bring difficult topics to the forefront with both grace and conviction is truly commendable. It's a rare quality to address sensitive issues head on while ensuring that the conversation remains respectful, purposeful, and impactful. This speaks volume about the kind of leader and the person Kumar is.
Thank you.
Hope you liked it, Kumar.
Yes. Who spoke to Sonal?
So it was actually Dexian Talks team. It was a rare choice, but I think we made you happy.
I think it's a very lavish praise for me. Sonal is Sonal that way. So, but I don't know how much I deserve for this one, but like it's truly thanks to Sonal.
It's very clear behind strategy. What's important to you is people and culture. And leadership is not about always bringing business results, but about building a place where people feel they belong to. So you are truly a people's man, Kumar. And that reflects in the tagline of Dexian, in the business for good. Once again, thank you so much, Kumar.
Thank you. Thanks, Kirtana.
It's a pleasure having you here.
My pleasure too.
Yeah.
We are Dexian, in the business for good.